Greetings petrolheads, welcome back to Automation, the car company tycoon game. And you've noticed by the thumbnail already that I have started a new series of this game. It's called the Definitely Not Replicas. And what I mean by that is that these cars are definitely not replicas of real cars. Instead, the purpose of these videos is to build a car that looks like a real world car, but is taken to, fulfill a whole different purpose. So for example, we're going to be turning slow cars into fast cars and stuff like that. And therefore I do not care about what kinds of suspension components the original car has, because if we put a race car out of one, then they're going to be changed anyway. So let's start the series with a Honda Civic Si from the 80s that we're gonna be making fast in a straight line. So that's gonna be what I call the speed build. Okay, there we go. First of all, I did a little bit of a replica as far as the aesthetics. Going to put a normal engine in there, a 1.8 liter, just because this way it looks stock. Because obviously with the fat turbos, it's gonna eat and the intake, and you're gonna be able to see the tubes sticking out and whatnot. But this way, I think I actually, as far as the base car goes, I think that's pretty much as close as you're gonna get to an 80s Civic Si, apart from the tire width, maybe. But in any case, the engine that I've used, and this is one thing that I was inspired by when I was watching, that I was inspired to do when I was watching Gingium's channel. If you guys don't know Gingium, he makes a lot of great racing game videos, especially Forza and whatnot. He also has a Miata. He does frequent uploads of his Miata vlogs and whatnot. He's a cool guy. I enjoy watching him. And he did a Honda Civic Si drag build in Forza 6, and he swapped a Nissan 3.7 liter V6 in there, which we also have here, by the way. And then threw some big turbos on it and just made this thing go like crazy. And that is exactly what I did as well. So the Nissan, obviously we are running more expensive materials here, because again, performance engine needs performance materials. It's you're not gonna be seeing aluminum here. It's all just magnesium, titanium, all the good stuff. And this thing is making 850 horsepower. 850 horsepower in a... Wait, why is the thing disappeared? Why is the background disappeared? I don't know. In any case, 850 horsepower in a 1200 and a little bit kilogram car, which is also all-wheel drive. Yep, that's gonna be making it fast. And if it weren't for the tubes up front, you'd never know that this car had 850 horsepower. It does not. It does not look like a wolf in sheep's clothing. In fact, it looks like a sheep. It looks so boring and old school, and just it just does. You would never think that this car has 850 horsepower. Why is it so light? Obviously, I didn't go full carbon fiber because that's a little bit silly on an 80s Civic. Again, I could do it, and in fact that would make it even lighter. But for now, I think aluminium monocoque is fine. Double wishbones, front molded and rear. Again, that's not what the real car has, but I don't care. And carbon fiber panels. Again, it's not what the real car had, but that's why this series is called Definitely Not Replicas. And yeah, Right, we have a 7-speed double clutch gearbox cause performance, we have electric diff cause performance, we have semi-slick tires because performance with plus 10 quality. That's throw on carbon fiber rims, you're not fooling anyone. That also shaved off another 18 kilograms, that's awesome. We can also get carbon brakes. It's gonna bring us to below 1200 kilograms, and that's awesome. We have a fully clad under tray. Again, unlike the real car. We only have 2 seats with basically no interior and only launch control as our only driver assist. Now we do need some safety in this thing, otherwise, you know, it's not gonna be road legal. Springs, suspension setup doesn't matter, because this is only supposed to be good in a straight line, and it is. 2.4 seconds 0 to 100, 344 kilometers an hour top speed. That's like 213 miles an hour, 214. And a 9.4 second quarter mile time. Yeah. And again, without the tube sticking out, you would never be able to tell that the car is actually so fast. Let's actually let it run free for a second. Let's see how this thing pulls in the higher speeds. It actually pulls really hard, even after 300 kilometers an hour still. Yeah. So again, this series is all about having fun. It's not about creating accurate replicas. It's about building cars that look like real cars, but are just designed to do a completely different purpose. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them below. And I think I haven't mentioned this yet, but the reason I'm doing it this way rather than just do, you know, replicas like I used to, is because doing an accurate replica, which I would need to do because otherwise people would be unhappy, or at least disappointed, or point, you know, the tiniest details of things out in a comment, making me feel bad. This way I can just build cars that look like real cars, but then have some fun as well, right? It doesn't always have to be as accurate as possible. Right. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.